So we have discussed distance, displacement we have discussed. What is speed? What is speed? Rate of change of
Distance.
distance with respect to time, okay?
Distance upon
What
time.
was velocity? What was velocity? Rate of change of displacement with respect to
Rate
time.
of change
That
of
is,
distance
okay,
specific direction.
in specific direction or displacement we can say. So speed if we take, it is change in distance, how the distance is changing. Okay, that is telling us the speed 5 meter per second. It means every second distance is changing by 5 meter. Yes or no? Every second distance is changing by 5 meter. Okay, that rate it is telling. At what rate distance is changing. Okay, so speed we have discussed, velocity we have discussed. Okay, so today we are going to discuss acceleration. Today we are going to discuss acceleration. Okay, so see here, speed was the rate of change of distance. Velocity was the rate of change of displacement. That is, at what rate the displacement is changing. Okay, today we are discussing acceleration. What is acceleration? It is rate of change of velocity. How the velocity is changing. That will give us acceleration. That information is going to be provided by acceleration. So rate of change of velocity. With respect to, please mute yourself. So, how
Sir,
the
sir, you will
velocity?
not explain about velocity.
Velocity we haven't discussed. Oh yes, we have discussed.
So velocity not discussed.
Not
Sir,
discussed.
it was not discussed. Sir, up to speed we have discussed. Sir, from
Okay,
velocity
okay,
we have to start.
okay. Okay, ninth B I have discussed. Then. Okay, velocity we have to start. Okay. So we have discussed speed. Speed was until you took much time to tell me that we haven't discussed. Immediately you tell me
Rate
what.
of change of time.
Okay.
But
Rate of change of distance. Distance with respect to time. With respect to time. Okay. For example, here is the body. Okay. At what rate the distance is changing? At what rate the distance is changing? For example, after 1 second, the body is here. After 2 seconds, body is here. 3 seconds here, 4 seconds here. So at what rate this distance is changing? That is provided by speed. Okay. Now displacement. This displacement. Okay. What will be the displacement? This was the initial position. This is the final position. So this is the displacement. Yes or no? This is the
yes, sir.
displacement. Okay. Now, at what rate the displacement is changing? That is, after 1 second, body is here. After 2 seconds, body is here. Third second, see, body is really not here, but displaced. Okay. Displacement, this much displacement. Second, this is the displacement. Third second, this is the displacement. 4 second, this is the displacement. Fifth second here. Sixth second here. Last second here. Okay. So, velocity tells us rate of change of displacement. Rate of change of displacement per unit time. Okay. Per second. Okay. So at what rate the displacement is changing every second? At what rate the displacement is changing every second? That is provided by velocity. Or we can say it is the rate of change of distance. It is the rate of change of distance in a specified direction. In a specified direction with respect to time. That is velocity. Yes. So velocity definition is clear.
Yes.
Okay, what will be the unit? SI unit of velocity, displacement upon time, meter per second. This is the SI unit. Other units, centimeter per second, those are. Okay, this is the SI unit. And velocity is a vector. It's a vector. Velocity is a vector. Why is a vector?
Yes, sir. Because it shows the direction.
It has direction as well. Velocity has as well direction. It is speed in a particular direction. You can see velocity we have magnitude plus direction. What is magnitude? Magnitude provides the speed, magnitude plus direction. And magnitude of velocity is the speed. Magnitude of the velocity is the speed. Okay. Now we discuss uniform velocity. What do you mean by uniform velocity? If
Velocity that remains unchanged. That
it
remains same.
remains, what remains
Same.
same?
Body cover
If it
equal
covers,
amount of
Velocity.
distance in equal time.
okay, it covers equal distance in particular direction or in the same direction, okay, in particular direction in equal intervals of time. Equal intervals of time. Okay, that is the body is covering equal distance in a particular direction in equal intervals of time. It means velocity is uniform. So velocity is uniform. Okay, so we have magnitude plus direction. It means if magnitude remains constant and direction is same, then that velocity is called as uniform velocity. Yes or no? It covers equal distance in equal intervals of time in a specified direction. In a specified direction. Then that velocity is called as uniform velocity. Okay, next we have variable velocity. Variable velocity or non-uniform velocity. Now, how we can define variable velocity non-uniform? See here, either the magnitude can change, direction remains same, no change. Here, magnitude change. It means the body is covering unequal distance in equal intervals of time in specified direction, okay? Or no change in magnitude, but direction changes. No change in magnitude, but direction changes. Okay. So what does it mean? The body is covering equal distance in equal intervals of time with changing direction. That is, direction is not same always. Okay. Or both changes. Magnitude changes, direction as well changes. Yes or no? If such cases are there, we will say the body is moving with variable velocity. That is, magnitude changes, either of the magnitude or direction changes. Either one of them changes or both changes. Understood this one? Either one of them changes or both changes. The body is said to be in is having variable velocity or non-uniform velocity. Understood this one? Non-uniform. So either one of them changes, either magnitude or direction changes or both changes, then the body is said to be having the variable velocity or non-uniform velocity. Okay, now I give you one example. Okay, free fall body means a body is, for example, body is falling. We'll be discussing much this one. In acceleration, as we'll be discussing free fall body. Free falling body means this is the body, I leave it. So it will drop. It will drop. Initially velocity 0. I just dropped. Initial velocity 0. As I start, drop 0. Then its velocity starts to increase. Yes or no? Its velocity is increasing. Okay. So you can say in this case, what is changing? Magnitude is changing, or direction is changing, or both is changing. Which one? Which quantity is changing? It is falling. Its velocity is increasing each second. Okay. It means its magnitude is increasing, but direction you can see it is going down. Direction is not changing. Only this is the direction. This specified direction is going. So no change in direction. This is one example where only magnitude changes. Understood this one? Okay. Now take an example of a body moving in a circular path. Okay. Moving in a circular path. Okay. And speed is moving with uniform speed. Okay. So which quantity will be changing, magnitude or direction? If it is moving in circular path,
Direction.
direction will be changing. Uniform speed means magnitude only. Magnitude of velocity is same as speed. Yes or no? Magnitude of velocity is same as speed. Okay. So it is moving with uniform velocity, it's same. But see a direction at present, direction is this, that is tangent to the radius, 90 degree to the radius. At this position, its direction is changed to this one. Earlier this one, this one. At this point, its direction will be this. Always tangent to the motion. Okay. So you can see the direction is changing. Okay, but the magnitude remains same. So it's the case of variable velocity. It's the case of variable velocity. Understood this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So when the variable velocity is there, which quantities we will discuss? We have to discuss either the instantaneous velocity or which velocity we used to discuss? Average. Have you heard average? Average velocity. Similarly, in speed we have discussed whenever we have the variable velocity or non-uniform velocity, we take into consideration instantaneous velocity, instantaneous speed, or average speed. Similarly, here we discuss instantaneous velocity. Okay, that is at particular instant, at particular moment, what is the velocity? So, for example, since velocity is variable, okay, so what we are going to do with the time interval? Time interval, we have to take very small time interval. A very short time interval we are taking, and in that time interval, we are taking the distance covered. In that very short interval time, we will take the amount of distance covered, and see in this very short interval time, we will consider that there is no direction change. Since time interval is so small, so there is no question of direction change. We will consider there is no direction change. So distance covered in short time interval. In short time interval. Okay, divided by that small time interval. This will give us instantaneous velocity. Okay, average velocity means, okay, what was average speed?
Total distance upon total time.
Total distance upon total time. So average velocity, what we have instead of distance? Displacement.
Total displacement.
Okay,
Total
total
upon total
displacement or the
magnitude.
displacement, that's the same thing here. Displacement or total displacement. Because in displacement, we only consider initial and final position. So we could simply say it displacement only. Displacement upon time interval, or the time taken for that displacement. Okay, this is our average velocity. This is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next distinction
Yes,
is
sir.
there. Okay, this we can go very easily. So speed is a scalar quantity or vector? It's a
Scalar.
scalar
Speed
quantity.
is a scalar.
Since we do
It
not
does not
specify
show direction.
Has no direction.
no direction, whereas velocity, it has direction, so it's a vector quantity. It's a vector quantity. Okay, for the motion in straight line, magnitude of velocity is speed. If it is moving in a straight line, body moving in a straight line, whatever the speed is, that will be the magnitude of velocity. That is the magnitude of velocity. Okay, this is one more important thing we'll be discussing, direction. Okay, after some time I'll discuss. Okay, the speed is always positive. You know the magnitude is always positive. It's okay. Leave that point. Okay. Okay, discuss it now only. Okay, speed is always positive. We already discussed magnitude is always positive. Okay, plus or minus sign. There is no negative sign with speed. There is no negative sign with distance. Whereas vector quantities, they have positive as well as negative sign. For example, plus 5 meter per second. It's a velocity. It's a velocity. Yes or no? Here magnitude is how much? 5. Magnitude is always positive. So if velocity is 5 plus 5 meter per second, so it means if we are taking this direction as positive, okay, it means the body is moving in this direction with a velocity of 5 meter per second. This is clear. Direction specified. If velocity is minus 5 meter per second. So what does this negative sign denotes?
opposite direction.
See here, magnitude can never be negative, okay? What does this negative sign denotes? It denotes direction. It denotes direction. This is very important point. It means in this direction. Body is moving in this direction, opposite direction, with a speed of 5 meter per second. So velocity is minus 5 meter per second. So magnitude is 5 meter per second. But direction is this one. So with velocity, this plus and minus sign, it denotes direction of motion. Direction of motion. Always remember this. In velocity, plus and minus sign denotes direction of motion. Okay, and magnitude is always positive. This plus and minus sign denotes directions. We are discussing only straight line motion. So plus direction this one, negative direction this one. This is clear? Okay. Okay, for example, I give you one example. This is the body. It is thrown upward and then coming back. Coming back. So does it have speed? If height is h, yes, it does have speed. We can
Yes.
calculate the speed, yes or no. What about velocity? What is the average velocity? Okay, average speed and average velocity. It have average velocity, it has average speed. What will be? Average velocity will be
Sir, 0 because there is no displacement.
no displacement, therefore it's 0. So in such example, even if speed is not 0, but velocity is 0, average velocity is 0. Okay, or consider, for example, body moving in a circular path, coming back to the initial position. In this case also, distance covered is there, speed is there. But what about velocity? No displacement, no velocity. So velocity is 0. This is clear? Because in displacement, we
Yes.
only consider initial and final position. If they are same, it means no displacement. Okay? Clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now we discuss acceleration. Acceleration, it's very important and as well most liked part. You as well know acceleration. Like for example, when you drive a car, you increase the speed by pressing the accelerator. You increase the speed, or we say you increase the velocity. So since we have the direction as well. So by pressing the accelerator, we increase the speed. That is, we are changing the velocity. Okay. And at what rate it changes, that will gives us acceleration. As well, if we remove the foot, our foot, what is going to happen? It speed decreases, the velocity decreases. It means we are de-accelerating. That is, de-acceleration is there. That is, velocity is reducing. So at what rate it is reducing or getting less, becoming less and less, that is the de-acceleration or retardation it is called. Okay. So velocity we have discussed, rate of change of displacement with respect to time. Now acceleration is rate of change of velocity with respect to time. The definition is there. So we can say, so when a body is said to be accelerating, that is when there is change in velocity. Yes or no? When there is change in velocity.
Yes.
Okay. Change in velocity. Okay. So change in velocity can take place either the magnitude changes, that is speed changes, or direction changes. Okay. Then there will be acceleration. But see here, our chapter will be limited to only magnitude change. That is, when we are discussing acceleration, direction remains same. That is, if it is moving in this direction, the body will keep on moving in this direction. Okay. So our acceleration will be limited to only change in magnitude, that is change in speed. Direction will remain same. We'll be discussing only that much only. Okay. So, okay. So what was the definition of acceleration? Change in velocity
Upon time interval.
change in velocity and in how much time interval this change has taken place? Time interval. Okay. Change in velocity divided by time interval. Okay, what will be the unit of change in velocity? Meter per second?
Meter per
Yes or
second
no?
upon second.
Upon second. Okay, it will be meter per second square or meter. This as well we can repeat meter per second square, meter per second square. This is clear. So see here what it is telling. A equal to meter per second divided by second. See here, in 1 second, by how much the velocity is changing. That, for example, I'm writing 5 meter per second square. If this is acceleration, okay, it means 5 meter per second upon 1 second. That is, in each second, the velocity is changing by 5 meter per second. For example, at this point, it is 5 meter per second velocity. After 1 second, its velocity will become, each second it is changing by 5 meter per second. How much it will become after 1
10
second?
meter.
10 meter
10
per
meter
second.
per second.
After 1 more second, it will become
15.
15 meter per second. After 1 more second, the velocity will become 20 meter per
20.
second.
20.
You can see time interval 1 second, 1 second, time interval 1 second. So acceleration tells us at what rate the velocity is changing. If 5 meter per second square is the acceleration, it means each second the velocity is increasing by 5 meter per second. Each second the velocity is increasing by 5 meter per second. This is how the velocity is changing. Okay, if I write minus 5 meter per second square. Minus 5 meter per second upon 1 second. It means each second the velocity is, for example, initially I have 20 meter per second. So after 1 second, it will be how much? 15 meter per second. See here, minus 5 means each second the speed is, velocity is decreasing by 5 meter per second. We are deaccelerating. That is, car is slowing down. The body is slowing down. Yes or no? This is called deacceleration or retardation. Okay. If it is given acceleration equal to minus 5 meter per second, it means car is deaccelerating. That is, speed velocity is getting reduced by 5 meter per second each second. It is reducing 15, 10, 5, and at 4 seconds, 0 meter per second. It will stop at 4 seconds. Yes or no? So what does plus and minus sign in acceleration tells?
Acceleration and retardation.
See here,
Increase and
is it
decrease.
telling? See here, acceleration equal to plus 5 meter per second square. Acceleration equal to minus 5 meter. Okay, 3 we take, 3 meter per second square. So in first case, acceleration is telling that body's velocity is increasing by 5 meter per second each second. This is clear. In second case, the acceleration is telling us that its velocity is decreasing by 3 meter per second each second. Its velocity is decreasing by 3 meter per second each second. So in acceleration, plus and minus sign, do these signs tells us direction? Yes or no? Are they telling direction? No.
No, sir.
In acceleration, plus and minus sign doesn't tell us direction. What does it tell? Whether the velocity is increasing or decreasing. Plus and minus sign in acceleration tells us whether the velocity is increasing or decreasing. This is clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. But see here, acceleration is a vector quantity. But acceleration is a vector quantity. So how we are going to get the direction of acceleration? How we are going to get the direction of acceleration? See here, from velocity, in velocity, plus and minus sign, it denotes the direction. But in acceleration, plus and minus sign denotes whether the body is accelerating or deaccelerating, whether the velocity is increasing or decreasing. Okay, so how to get the direction of acceleration? See here, if the velocity is increasing in this direction, if the body is moving in this direction, acceleration will be in this direction. Okay, if the body is retarding this direction, So retardation, acceleration will be in this direction. So acceleration is in the direction of motion of the body. The direction in which the body is moving, that will be the direction of the motion. That will be the direction of acceleration. Okay. Since we are discussing only straight line, therefore it's easy to say that is the direction in which the body is moving, that is the motion of the body, the same direction is the acceleration. Okay. Since we are limited to a straight line only, so we can simply say, okay, direction of the motion of the body gives us the direction of acceleration. This is clear. See, it is given on page number 33. That okay, see the paragraph. Acceleration is the vector quantity. It is represented by the symbol this one. The direction of acceleration is the direction of change in velocity. So direction in which change in velocity is taking place, that will give us the direction of acceleration. Okay. So for the motion in straight line, the acceleration is in the direction of motion of the body. Okay. And next, given in pink box, it's very important. Okay. It's very important. You can write important there. The acceleration of a body does not determine its direction of motion. Okay. That is very important. Read it properly. Okay. One more thing I have to do, that we'll do A equal to V minus U upon T, that we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay. Some portion I have left that we are going to discuss tomorrow. Okay. This is clear. Any doubt
Yes,
you
sir.
have, you can ask.
Sir, lab manual.
Lab manual, okay. Lab manual, see here. Lab manual, today it will be prepared. It will be forwarded to you on CI Soft as well as all WhatsApp group, okay? A PDF will be sent, okay? And everything will be mentioned, see here. In lab manual, there are left hand side, right hand side, okay? So left side is blank page. And here, this is the lines page you are seeing. So on left hand side, you have to use only pencil, okay? And in your lab manual, I mark which you have to write on the left side, which you have to write on the right side. For example, all the diagrams on left side, all the observation tables on left side, okay?
Sir, we
And
have to
rest,
write with gel pen.
yes, blue pen you mainly use. Blue or black you use. That's up to you the way you want to write, but don't use much colors. Don't use colors, okay? Write with single pen. If you have blue pen, that's best. Like aim, you write it, aim, underline it, write the aim here. Then materials required, write it here, okay? If you want to use this aim with black, use black pen, black and blue, that's up to you, okay?
So we can use both pens also.
See how both pen you want to, like here black, rest blue. Like headings you can write with black, rest with blue, okay?
Yes, sir.
That's what you can do, okay?
Sir, we can write gel pen also. We can write on it.
That's up to you, gel pen, ball pen, no issue.
We can
Pencil
write
as well,
with one pen also.
0.5, 0.7.
Only one pen.
Yes, you can write with one pen only,
We can
no
write.
issue. You can write with one pen, single pen, that is blue pen. You can write with both blue and black, that is black headings and blue that one. No issues with that, okay? And number of pen uses, there is no marks for that. You use blue, it's fine. Use black and blue, it's fine, okay? Pencil as well, 0.7 HB, 0.4 HB, whatever you want to use, it's fine. Okay, thickness, that one, no issues. But do it properly, okay? Write in, okay, I will mention everything in lab manual. What you have to write, I will circle and I write that. Okay, I'll send you the PDF.
Sir, when
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
for lab manual, when you will send.
I will try to send tonight only, so that you can see it. And if any doubt, you can ask tomorrow in class. Okay, today evening I will try to send.
Sir,
Thank
if
you, sir.
quizzes are not left, but the experiments are left, then what we should do? We should paste the pages or left there only.
I didn't get you. Ask again.
Sir, if our experiments not completed, but page of lab manuals are completed, like in
Okay.
biology. So what we have
Okay,
to do?
you can add more pages, no issues. But this is not going to happen, so don't worry.
Sir, in biology also happened. Then ma'am said left there only.
Okay, yes. You can attach more pages, no issues. But it won't happen in physics. Don't worry about that. It's not going to happen in
Yes, sir.
physics.
Already so many pages are there. Sir, already so many
Yes.
pages are there in left lab manual.
And many pages are going to be left